Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's time for nap time, story time. Today's story is Green Pants, written by Kenneth Kraegel. As you can see, my co-host isn't here today, but she left her setup, so if you're feeling musical, come play a few notes. And we've got our disco ball right there. Okay, Green Pants by Kenneth Kraegel, and this is a first book special edition. Green Pants. Jameson only ever wore green pants. When he wore green pants, he could do anything. He could dunk. He could dive. And he could dance. Sometimes people try to get Jameson to wear pants of a different color. But one way or another, Jameson made sure they didn't end up in his closet. One day, Jameson's cousin Armando came by with his fiancée, Jo. Jo had the nicest smile Jameson had ever seen, and her eyes seemed to sparkle like the autumn sun shining upon a running river. "Hey, Jameson, we have a question for you," Armando said. "Would you like to be in our wedding?" Jo asked. "Absolutely," Jameson replied, staring deeply into Jo's bright eyes. The next morning, Jameson's mother said, "You know, being in a wedding is a big deal. There will be a lot of standing." "No problem," Jameson said. "And you'll have to smile nicely for all the photos." "No problem." "And you'll have to use your best manners at dinner." "No problem." "And one more thing," his mother said slowly. "You will have to wear a tuxedo." "Okay," Jameson nodded, "no problem." "Jameson, the tuxedo will be black." "What?" Jameson gasped. "Black pants? Black? Are you sure?" "Yes, I'm afraid so." At the tuxedo fitting, Jameson rejected every pair of black pants that he was given to try. But he was quite impressed with how striking his green pants looked with the rest of the tuxedo. His mother, however, remained firm. "If you want to be in the wedding, you have to wear black pants." The day of the wedding came, and Jameson still hadn't made up his mind. "I'm sorry, you have to choose," his mom said, "but I'm afraid you must." "But how?" Jameson cried. "It's impossible." But all too soon, it was time. "Okay, Jameson," his mother said, moments before the wedding began. "This is it. Have you decided?" "No." "Well, it is a tough decision, but I know you can figure it out." She kissed his forehead and went inside. Jameson sank in despair. But how? How do I make such a decision? Just then, Jo appeared. Her hair played happily in the sunny breeze. Her eyes shone like the summer stars, and her smile warmed his very soul. Hey, Jameson, I'm glad you're here. I'll see you inside. And as quickly as she appeared, she was gone. Jo's soft, sweet voice lingered in the air. And in that golden moment, Jameson's choice became clear. The wedding began, and Jameson appeared right on cue, looking quite dashing in his tuxedo. During the ceremony, Jameson stood very still. Afterward, he posed for every picture with perfect charm and grace. At dinner, he was pleasant and courteous, and his manners were impeccable. But the moment the dance music began, a pair of black pants fell to the floor. And Jameson danced like no one has ever danced before. Oh, that's a sweet story. And I'm glad that you were here to hear it with me. And the dedication is in the back. This is dedicated for my parents. And you know how I love first edition books? This one is one of them. And now that the story is over, it's time for you to go take your nap.